Humpy Bar says, don't want to confuse the kids. Keep them fast. This is beautiful. This is beautiful because, one of the things I teach, and we've been hitting this for weeks now, right? Is that if you want confident kids, you want to do high reps at practice. Reps equal confidence, right? High reps equals confidence. Confidence equals speed, right? Speed equals wins. We learned that already, right? That high reps equals confidence. Confidence builds speed. Literally, you're going to see your kids playing extremely fast, but the game is going to be slow to them, right? And then once your kids are playing with confidence and speed, it's going to amount to a hell of a lot of wins, right? So going back to the original question, why do we focus on simplicity, right? We focus on that because number one, I love the fewer mistakes. That's a good point, and we're gonna get to that one. But this is the one I was looking for. Stop the run. We want to make it as easy as possible for our guys to shut down the run. Why do we want to make it easy to shut down the run? We want to make it easy to shut down the run because most youth football teams are going to run the ball 80 to 85% of the time. We know that, right? They're going to run the ball 80 to 85% of the time. And the younger the age group, that percentage goes up. So if you got like an 8U team, a 7U team, a 6U team that you are coaching, they're going to run the ball 90%, 95%, 100% of the time. But if you're coaching like 9U, 10U, 11U, 12U, it's going to be 80 to 85% of the time on average. Now, will you run into teams that's going to try to throw the ball 60-40? Yes. 70-30? Yes. You're going to run into teams that do that in their leagues where teams throw the ball a little bit more. But guess what? It don't matter, because if you put a focus on shutting down the running game of the offense, your chances of winning goes up dramatically. So one of the key points of having a very dynamic defense and a simple defense is you want to make it easy for your guys to shut down the quarterback and the running back, okay? The quarterback, because he's the head of the snake, if you shut him down, the offense is not going to operate as efficient and as fluent as it's designed to. If you shut down their best athlete, which is usually their running back, which is usually, the muscle of the offense, now you got a crippled offense, right? If they can't establish the run or win the trenches, they are in trouble. Y'all got me? And you look, you're going to run into coaches. Let me zoom in here. You're going to run into coaches, guys, who are going to say, well, we passed the ball. We passed the ball 80% of the time. We passed the ball 70% of the time. Either they're lying or they're going to lose a lot of games. I'm going to be bold enough to say it. Either they're lying or they're going to lose a lot of games. Why do I say this, guys? Because statistically speaking, on average, youth football teams are going to complete 30 to 40% of their passes. That's on average. So if a team is consistently trying to pass the ball and consistently trying to, make plays passing the ball in the air, and they don't really have a true running game, and they win it, every single one of those kids need to get promoted to college. All of them kids need a college scholarship, because that goes against everything football is about, even at the college level, even with these teams that pass the ball a lot. If they don't dominate the trenches, they're going to have a hard time winning. It's going to be hard on that quarterback. It's going to be hard on that running back. Let me use this team. And shout out to the Colorado Buffaloes. I'm about to use them. Shout out to the Colorado Buffaloes. I'm a fan. But they had really bad offensive line, especially the first year. Really bad offensive line the first year Coach Prime came, right? And Shador was getting his tail tore up. I don't even know how he wasn't knocked out. I don't know how he wasn't knocked out for the season and all of that stuff. But it's hard to win if you don't have a good offensive line, right? So the same thing goes with youth football. If you are able to win the trenches and able to shut down the running game and shut down the quarterback and the running back, what is that offense going to do now? What are they going to do, guys? What are they going to start doing once you shut down the passing game? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. And then we're going to get to point two. We're going to get to point two. And shout out to everybody that has came in on the Beast Pod, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got 3,000 likes, guys, over here on TikTok. Insane. Absolutely insane. 3,000 likes. Appreciate y'all, guys. TikTok family. Appreciate y'all so much. If you're watching on YouTube, do me a solid. Hit that like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it. I appreciate y'all so much. Hit that like button for me. Also, if you're watching here on Facebook, if you're watching on IG, hit those likes. Tell your friends, tell your coaching staff that the Beast Pod is on. I really appreciate you guys. Trying to make sure too, I'm not missing any questions over here. Facebook is so different from everything else here. There we go. There we go. We got it. All right. And again, guys, if y'all have questions, if you think you may have questions, just come on over to the YouTube side. All you have to do is look up Coach Beast and you will see us live, guys. You'll see us live. All right. You can join us over there. Man, I'm still like going nuts about TikTok, guys. Appreciate you guys. 3,300 likes over there right now. Shout out to you guys. But guys, you're absolutely right. When you shut down the running game of the defense, they're going to start throwing the ball and they're going to start throwing a lot of picks. You hear me? When you got a rattled court, and this is a part of the scary factor, the fear factor, right? Is that when that quarterback keeps getting hit, when that offensive line keeps getting worn out with the mixed pressures and things of that nature that you got going on, when that running back keeps getting hit and now he's emotional, he's crying, he don't even want to play no more. Hey, have y'all ever seen a running back on your team or on the opposing team or maybe even in your football career? Is that when you start hitting that running back and you start seeing him crying, you look through his face mask. You see his face, all you see is tears through the face. Look, this is a face mask. All you see is tears. Have y'all seen a running back like that? That means that you are taking his soul. You're taking his soul away. Y'all understand? When I say taking soul, for the new guys, when I say taking their souls, that means taking their will to win away. And once you start taking the will to win away from offenses, guess what? They start talking. Coaches start talking. Everybody start talking about you. Hey, man, that defense, man, they shut out, you know, I don't know, I'm going to make up a team, y'all. They shut out the Chargers, man. They shut out the Chargers youth team, man. They beat them 42-0, man. I don't know if our boys ready, man. Second game come around. You beat another team, 48-0. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to play, man. Hey, man, we got to coach our boys up, man, because I don't think they're ready. They're scared. They're scared before they even play you. Y'all hear me? You want to be the team that they are afraid of before they even get on the field with you. Y'all got me? Y'all got me. You want to be that team. Y'all are firing me up. Because if you are that team, you got a mental advantage and an emotional advantage on the game already. And now you just got to fulfill your reputation on the football field. You got me? Let's go to number two. So number one, you want to focus on simplicity and alignment, right? Number two, you want to focus on physicality. You want to focus on being extremely physical, guys, okay? I tell y'all this all the time. You win games at practice, okay? You're going to play like how you practice. If you guys practice soft and you pussyfoot with these kids and you say, hey, oh, that's okay, little Johnny, you know, kid make a half-ass tackle, right? Oh, that's okay, little Johnny. Oh, man, that's fine. You're in trouble when you play a team that practice hard, where accountability goes throughout, you know, it goes throughout the program, where the 12U team is accountable, the offense is accountable, the defense is accountable, the O-line is accountable, the D-line is accountable. It's hard to beat a team when you're playing soft and you hope and you pray you beat that team. You won't stand a chance, coach. And we're going to get into the psychology of fear in a minute, because I'm going to teach y'all the exact identity that my defense have. Okay, I'm gonna teach the exact identity that we have, and hopefully this inspires your squad to embrace that identity. And if you guys already, I hope and I pray, you know, for those who haven't started practicing yet, this is going to really help you. For those who have already started practicing, hopefully what I'm about to tell you in a few minutes is going to really help you have a conversation with your team and really reshape the culture of your team, especially your defense, okay? Especially your defense. Because look, I get it. Some of us, it's our first time coaching and we don't want to be too hard on our kids. We don't know how to measure that. We don't know how to gauge it. We don't know how to gauge what fun is. The definition of fun, right? We don't really know how to gauge that. Well, I'm going to help you establish an identity so you can set the tone for your practice, because you're going to play like how you practice, okay? And if you practice soft with your guys, okay, they're going to get exposed hard during the game. Oh my goodness, man. Am I cooking again, y'all? Am I cooking again? If y'all practice soft, you're going to get exposed hard during the game. You're going to get absolutely cooked, absolutely embarrassed. And this is what I don't want to happen to you. Because once you start getting beat bad by teams, I'm talking about you getting blown out, you're not scoring, your quarterback not scoring, you may average 7 points a game if you're lucky. Now them parents, they're starting to talk, they're starting to whisper. Why did I put my son on this team? Man, this coach can't coach. I don't think this coach can coach. Man, is it too late to move my son and put him on another team? Hey, and this is the most humiliating statement. This is the most humiliating one. Ooh, I want to put my son on that team. Man, let me see if I can go and talk to that coach. I want to put my son on that team. That's the most humiliating part, when you start hearing parents talk and whisper because you keep getting your tail beat, because you're practicing soft and you're getting beat hard. Man, that's a shirt. Oh my goodness. Do y'all feel me? Do y'all feel what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Is Coach Beast making sense? Because I'm telling you, the way youth football is nowadays in 2025, I'm gonna be real simple with you guys. You got two major factions in youth football. You got the well-coached fundamental teams that's disciplined, that try to run their program right with class. They try to prepare their kids for the next level. And then you got undisciplined teams that teach their kids how to be absolute headhunters. And they'll do whatever it takes to try to take one of your guys out. And then you got three. Let me put three in there. Stand corrected. Don't put three. Then you got team number three that wussify their kids and say, well, we just want our kids to have fun and we want our kids to, enjoy the game. I'm telling you, if little Johnny getting his helmet, hey, if little Johnny is getting his helmet knocked off every game, little Johnny is not going to want to play football no more. I don't care how many pizzas, pool parties. I don't care how much money you put into the program. If little Johnny keeps getting hurt, because your O-line can't block, because your defense can't tackle, and you guys cannot execute the fundamentals because you fail to teach, critique, and have them kids repeat the right actions. Little Johnny is going to start playing soccer. He's going to start playing baseball. He's going to start playing basketball. He's going to start playing another sport. And he's going to think back on you, coach. You know, he's going to think back on you, and it's going to be trauma. He's going to have PTSD from playing football because you wanted to play it safe and play it soft at practice. And listen, guys, when I say play it soft, right, or practice soft, I'm not saying doing, Oklahoma drills where your guys are making helmet to helmet contact. Y'all already know how I am about that, right? I teach halt tackle and proper technique. But if you don't make your kids competitive, and if you don't make your kids confident in what they do, right, that's when you're going to start running into trouble. Okay.